Hey guys, Anthony here. Hope everyone's doing okay. Wanted to get a video out there today. I don't so much as have one specific topic on my mind, but I did want to talk about some things going on in the news. One video I did yesterday was the Chick-Fil-A, what I call a debacle. You have people like Rahm Emanuel in Chicago espousing that Chicago's values are not Chick-fil-A's values, where Chick-fil-A is valuing family and morals, and Rahm Emanuel is espousing take your pick. And that's why Chicago is going to go down the toilet. And any other city that embraces the values that he's speaking about. But that's not why I'm in the video today. We know this is going on. We know Chick-fil-A's are being attacked for their biblical views, for their stance on marriage and what it is. And I just wanted to scroll through a couple stories that are in the news. Two good websites that I recommend is the Drudge Report, and I like Michael Savage's channel also. I think Michael Savage is probably one of the best radio talk shows in the United States right now. He speaks the truth in most cases, and he speaks his mind, and he lets you know what's going on. This is not necessarily a plug for his station. It's just a source to get information without sifting through the lamestream media, without having to hear the next Michael Bloomberg in New York's his next plan on what he's going to do, taking away salt and fats and sugars and baby food, and making the cops go on strike, and taking away everyone's guns in a city that is one of the crime capitals of the United States, along with Chicago, Washington, D.C., San Francisco. Any state or city you see with very stringent gun restrictions, you're going to see the crime spiking through the roof, and that's just how it is. But the answer, like our politicians would tell us, is that you don't need an AK-47. Why does anyone need an AK-47? Can anyone answer that question? Why do you need an AK-47? On the surface, it sounds like a really good question. But what is it really saying? It's really saying that you don't need a gun, we'll protect you, and then we'll tell you what to do and where to go after we get guns back. Now, it's a simple, if you just look at history, and if everyone just took a look at the genocide chart that I posted in a few videos back, every single time in the 20th century when governments took away people's guns, they became totalitarian and they became murderous, to the tune of over 170 million people. It's clear black and white history. To deny that is to deny history, or to try to learn from history. So, with that in mind, when the next politician rings out, why do you need a high-capacity magazine, I would say, well, what if 20 people were attacking me and my family at my home? Would a 5-round magazine be good enough for me? I don't think so. Would a bolt-action hunting rifle be good enough? I don't think so. Would a 5-shot shotgun be good enough? I don't think so. Would a 22 caliber revolver be good enough? I don't think so. Would an AK-47 fit the bill? I think so. Would an AR-15 fit the bill? I think so. Would a 50 caliber Barrett fit the bill? Probably. Probably send them scurrying back to where they came from. So when the next politician gets up and says you don't need this or you don't need that, and we'll handle everything for you, the hairs on your back of your neck should stand up. That's just my 2 cents, guys. Let me know what you think. But some of the news stories, making news, and Michael, we have Bloomberg is locking up baby formula to push breastfeeding. There's also some reports of the gunman in the Aurora shootings. I personally don't think it's the same person. I seen pictures they posted of the gunman and pictures they posted of the guy they're parading in court, and those pictures don't match up. And I'm not a facial recognition expert. They just don't match up. So what's going on there? I'd like to know what's going on there, and the American people would like to know what's going on there. A congressman's anti-big government rant gets a standing ovation in Congress. I think that's a good story to check out. You're going to see, as this current administration slips in the polls, you're going to see them beating the war drum with each passing day. So don't be surprised if there's a war going on leading up to the election and we're involved somehow in it. Romney backs Israel strike against Iran. Joker copycat massacre in Maryland. I think 8 Walmarts were evacuated in and around the Kansas City area for bomb threats. Let's see. Chinese buying U.S. businesses at record.
Here's an interesting story. A radical imam is okay, but Chick-Fil-A is not okay. Guys, our country is turned upside down, is basically what it is. What should be right is wrong. What should be wrong is right. You're seeing the deliberate dumbing down of America because they think we are stupid and they think we have been brainwashed. But many have not been brainwashed. There are still many millions of Americans that have their number, that know what's going on, and that are going to be speaking up at the polls this November in a landslide victory or defeat for this current administration. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a 100% Romney backer, but we need to get this current administration wiped clean out of our lives and out of this government, or we will be a 2-bit dictatorship within a year or two. Let's see if any other major stories are out there, guys. If you have a good story, why don't you send me and let me know what it is. Empty seats prompt an Olympics probe. U.S. soccer player sucker punched. I didn't see that one. Military gear company selling zombie extermination kits. That sounds like something I'd like to look at. Let's see. A Homeland Security video gives you tips to survive a shooter. I could just imagine what those tips are. Run for cover, dive, scurry, cower, and run away. Do not at any cost shoot back. Guys, I don't want to rant on and on, but wake up, get yourself involved on the local level, on the state level, on the national level if you can, and speak up. Don't accept the lies of the left, the media. Find alternate media. There's plenty of blogs, there's plenty of other media out there that are reporting the truth. Disregard what the mainstream media says, the CNNs, the Foxes of the world, and find your own news. Find the real news out there. It takes a little digging, but you will find it. It is out there, and they don't want you watching it. They want you watching their lies each and every day. So that's my 2 cents for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your subscriptions. Thanks for your support. And remember, steady. It's Anthony signing off.